NBC 39 News at 10 is brought to you by Physicians Quality Care, where we treat you like family. 2 locations, open 7 days a week. Now, from your hometown news team in the heart of downtown Jackson, this is NBC 39 News at 10.
Fireworks are filling the sky across West Tennessee tonight. Good evening and thank you for tuning in to NBC 39 News. I'm Meredith Mitchell.
And I'm Josh Egbert. Tonight's bright lights and big booms are not a joyous occasion for all, though.
NBC 39's Jackson Overstreet explains.
Independence Day is a time for celebration across the U.S. Family and friends gather to have fun, eat food, and watch fireworks together. But not everybody can enjoy the celebration. For veterans with PTSD, the day can bring back some harsh memories.
It's hard to describe, but I guess picture yourself being alone in the dark, all by yourself. You could be terrified by that. But add to the fact that there could be someone within 10 yards that wants to kill you.
Thomas Turner is a Vietnam veteran and the quartermaster at VFW Post 6496. For him, like many other veterans, the large bangs and sounds of 4th of July fireworks resemble a lot of the sounds they heard in combat.
In Vietnam, you were woken up many times by mortar shells, rifle fire, and everything else, and it's just something embedded in your psyche that you can't erase.
According to the Department of Veteran Affairs, roughly 30% of all Vietnam vets, as well as between 11 and 20% of all vets who served in Iraq and Afghanistan, suffer or have suffered from PTSD. Turner says there is an easy way to help your veteran neighbors during the 4th of July holiday.
If you have a next door neighbor that you know is a veteran, don't shoot off fireworks at 1 o'clock in the morning. Be considerate of them. Let them know that you're going to be shooting off fireworks when you're going to be doing it, and that'll help them kind of prepare psychologically for the noise.
In Jackson, for NBC 39 News, I'm Jackson Overstreet.
And turns out the 4th of July can also be a traumatic holiday for our pets. Emergency visits to the vet skyrocket on the 4th of July by 48%, thanks to pets eating what they shouldn't and long, hot car trips. Loud noises from parties and fireworks can also contribute to our furry friends being stressed out. The ASPCA urges pet owners to resist exposing your furry friends to fireworks. Pets can often become frightened and disoriented by the sound, causing unnecessary stress.
Now, your first weather.
Hey, we've been watching the radar here the last couple hours, seeing some showers and thunderstorms start to pop up once again. Some of these are actually on the stronger to severe side, especially down to our south, Chester County, and then down near Selmer, for example, seeing some pretty strong storms right now. Just getting into parts of Madison County, extreme southeastern parts of Madison County, starting to see some of these showers and thunderstorms. The next half hour, we'll see them here in Jackson. Looks like the biggest concern here will be some heavy rain, maybe some frequent lightning with these storms that do move through. Now, the storms down to the south, getting close to Whiteville, have been producing some gusty winds, have been sending 60-mile-per-hour winds with those storms that are down along the border of Tennessee and Mississippi. So that's where that severe thunderstorm warning is in effect right now. You can see that here in this yellow box. Again, Selmer is included in that right now. Going to get into just outside of Whiteville as we head into the next half hour or so. The rest of us will be underneath a heat advisory as we head through the day on Thursday until 8 o'clock. And also just seeing an update here for that severe thunderstorm warning now going into Whiteville, for example, and actually going to get just outside of Memphis too over the next half hour or so. Now the heat will continue as we get into our day on Thursday. Mostly sunny skies, 76 to start the day. Back in the low 90s by the afternoon with that heat advisory in effect. But a cool front will come through, bring a little bit cooler weather back to the area just in time for the weekend. And we'll talk more about that with your full forecast coming up in just a few more minutes.
The Madison County Fire Department held their 5th annual Firefighters Freedom Festival for Independence Day. The festival was free to the public and included games, rides, live music, and their 30-minute professional fireworks show. This festival started out as an idea for a fireworks show, but it turned into a celebration, welcoming over 6,000 people. Chief of the Madison County Fire Department says they started it so people could enjoy fireworks on the 4th of July that they can't enjoy at home.
They are illegal, so we wanted to provide a safe venue for people to bring and enjoy their fireworks, and because so many fires and injuries caused by consumer-grade fireworks, so we wanted to have a place where people could come and enjoy themselves and watch some professionally shot fireworks.
The Madison County Fire Department says they look forward to celebrating Independence Day with the community for many more years to come, knowing they're having a good time and staying safe.
The community is keeping a tradition alive by celebrating the 4th of July on Pine Tree Drive.
NBC 39's Camila Reda has more on the celebration.
Over 200 people gathered on one street, Pine Tree Drive, to celebrate the 4th of July.
God bless America, my home, sweet home.
But in the earliest days, it was literally just people on tricycles and bicycles, and then maybe somebody carrying the American flag, and that was it. And there might have been 15 or 20 of us or something like that.
Chris Edwards grew up on this street and says that this is the largest Independence Day celebration that they've seen so far.
The Pine Tree Drive Parade is celebrating its 60th year, and for some, it's their 60th year marching in it.
Cornelia Tiller has been marching in the parade since its very first day. Even if it was just her with a friend walking down the street holding a flag, they would do it to keep the tradition going. She says she's enjoyed seeing the parade grow over time and represent the city of Jackson.
Who's from 38301? We love 38301, and this means 38301 is striving.
Andrea Hazelhurst, who moved into the neighborhood just 6 years ago, says she plans on keeping the tradition alive and hosting the brunch every year.
Forever. As long as we live and stay on Pine Tree, which is where we hope to live forever, we will continue the parade.
It started with Pine Tree residents, and today people from all around the city went to Pine Tree Drive to celebrate their 4th of July. Residents hope next year will be an even bigger celebration. For NBC 39 News, I'm Camila Rueda.
4th of July celebrations got started early this morning over in Lexington. Henderson County residents took part in kayak and cardboard boat races on Beach Lake as part of the county's all-day 4th of July festivities. Some of the other events going on throughout the day included a barbecue cook-off and a beauty pageant. For one of the winning teams of the cardboard race, keeping their rafts floating wasn't the easiest of tasks.
Tape on the seals, and they came out with a grand invention called Flex Seal, and that works wonders. And latex paint, that was a big key on the outside of not letting the cardboard get soggy.
Glad to know that tape actually works. The festivities continue tonight at the Festival of Lakes with live music and, of course, fireworks. The organizers of the festival say they want to make the cardboard boat race bigger in each subsequent year.
Well, it's a party in the USA, and people all across the country gathered with family and friends today to celebrate America's independence. From
fireworks and parades to backyard barbecues and pool parties, Americans celebrated our country's 242nd birthday. Dan Sheneman has the story.
The American dream realized for hundreds today, including these newly sworn-in U.S. citizens aboard a battleship in Camden, New Jersey.
I will support and defend the Constitution and laws.
These proud patriots in Philly are ready to celebrate.
Well, we've been living abroad for 20 years, so to come home and to spend 4th of July here in America, it's super. It means a lot.
Thousands hit the road earlier than expected at the annual Peachtree Road Race in Atlanta, where morning temperatures were already in the 80s. These pauphically dressed four-legged friends didn't seem to mind the heat. Yay! During a puptacular parade all of their own. Many are beating the extreme temperatures close to home with some traditional activities.
Food, family, and fun.
Others grateful to finally be home.
Nearly through a minute already at 6 dogs.
Hot diggity dog and dog and dog. A July 4th tradition like no other. Nathan's annual hot dog competition. Reigning champions Joey Chestnut and Mickey Sudo won again, eating a combined 111 of the Coney Island favorites. Any way you slice it, whether it's on a boat or at a barbecue, Americans are celebrating their independence. 242 years and counting.
This evening, President and Mrs. Trump welcomed military members and their families on the south lawn of the White House for a picnic and fireworks.
The 4th of July is the biggest hot dog holiday of the year, go figure, and that means a lot of all-American hot dogs were consumed. According to the National Hot Dog and Sausage Council, Americans will consume 150 million hot dogs today alone. And just what is the condiment of choice for those hot dogs? Well, for adults, it's mustard, but kids, well, they prefer ketchup on their hot dogs.
In other news around the state tonight, a teenager is dead after a shooting late last night. Bartlett police say gunshots rang out in a Taco Bell parking lot near where fireworks shows were happening. It happened on Highway 70 and Appling Road around 9:30. Investigators say a fight in the parking lot led to that shooting. The 17-year-old victim was shot multiple times, including in the chest and groin area. He later died. Police believe the suspect and victim did know each other. Police are still searching for that suspect.
And with so many vacations, concerts, festivals, and more that happen this time of year, you're likely busy trying to make sure no one gets lost, including yourself.
As PC Mike Wendland reports this week, there are apps that can help make keeping track of everyone a whole lot easier.
The app called Life 360 sets up small circles of friends and family to automatically share information like location and safe arrival. You can create custom circles too, like if a group is going on a hike or exploring and want to keep track of each other for a short time. The app also allows chatting and sending private messages to other users. It is free for Android and iOS. The Zenly app is a real-time location sharing app designed to help friends keep track of each other and connect in person. Whether at a park, a campground, a concert, carnival, or beach, the app lets users know where you are. It's also free for iOS and Android. And the app Mama Bear Family Safety helps parents monitor their kids' location and get updates and messages from them. Children can keep parents updated without having to text or call or check in, and they can press a panic button if they have to. The app goes a step further by allowing users to monitor social media, even get their teens' driving habits. It's free for iOS and Android with premium features available for purchase.
Well, would you like more information about all of this? Not a problem, because I have built in direct links right here, PCMike.com. That's my tech blog. Direct links to everything you just saw. Till next time, I'm PC Mike Wendland for NBC News.
Still to come here on NBC 39 News, rescue workers continue to work to get a dozen soccer players and their coach out of a cave in Thailand.
This as the threat of more rain looms. What rescuers are saying today and how they're caring for the boys.
Now, NBC 39 weather.
And welcome back, everyone. Hope you had a good 4th of July. We did see a lot of warm temperatures out there, and now seeing some showers and thunderstorms redeveloping across parts of West Tennessee. Latest radar is showing some of the stronger storms around Henderson County right now, also down near Chester County, and then moving down a little bit further south and to the south and west. Right along the border of Tennessee and Mississippi is where the heaviest of the rain has been right now. Even seeing some gusty winds through Savannah, Selmer, and now getting close to Whiteville. We have a severe thunderstorm warning in effect for areas just to our south. But could be some gusty winds with these storms here just to the east of Jackson, now getting into parts of Madison County. Also some heavy rain moving through with those as well. All the activity moving off to the east will continue to push to the, or moving off to the west, I should say, will continue to push to the west here over the next couple hours or so. And it looks like more rain and more warm temperatures in our forecast as we head into our Thursday. So here's that severe thunderstorm warning down in parts of the area, especially south of Jackson. That's yellow area here from Savannah over to Whiteville is where that severe thunderstorm warning will be in effect for about the next half hour to 45 minutes. Again, right along the border of Mississippi and Tennessee is where we see the strongest storms right now. Everyone else, though, in the orange is where we have a heat advisory in effect overnight tonight and through Thursday at 8 o'clock. These heat index values once again between 105 to maybe as high as 110 degrees as you head outside on our Thursday. So a few clouds starting to move in around Jackson. 81 degrees is still the temperature. Dew points in the mid 70s, making it feel more like the upper 80s and low 90s. Northeast winds at about 2 miles per hour. Again, that pressure is on the fall. Here's a look at our temperatures from today. Everyone was in the mid 90s late this afternoon. 94 the high temperature in Paris and Milan, 96 in Union City and Dyersburg, 96 degrees also down in Memphis, 95 here in Jackson, 95 degrees in Covington. But it looks like we're going to finally see a little break from the heat. Not so much on Thursday, but definitely by Friday and into the weekend. Temperatures dropping back below average for this time of year. We'll still be warm on Thursday, 94. That forecasted high Thursday afternoon. And we'll see a heat index value once again about 106 by the afternoon hours of our Thursday. Back near 90 by Friday as a cold front comes through the area, brings more clouds with it, also brings a chance of some rain, at least a better organization of rain on Friday. But look at the weekend, back into the 80s. Yeah, mid to upper 80s expected on both Saturday and Sunday. That's going to be below our average. Our normal high this time of year is 90 degrees. So we're going to get back below that for a couple days this weekend. May see a few rain chances try to come back late Sunday or early into Monday as that humidity starts to increase once again. And actually going to see some warmer temperatures return next week as well. So we can't get really too used to below average temperatures, but definitely going to be nice to see them on the weekend. It looks like a great weekend to get out and do just about anything outdoors. Here's what we expect to see in the next couple of days. A mixture of sun and clouds for our Thursday. Again, very humid. A shower or thunderstorm in the afternoon or evening hours very likely. A little bit better chance of some organization of rain for your Friday. Again, variable cloudiness expected, and we'll see a few clouds and more sunshine expected on Saturday. And yeah, just a delightful day. Temperatures in the mid to upper 80s and low humidity is expected for the start of the upcoming weekend. Here's what it looks like on our forecast map for your Thursday. Yeah, not much going on around our area. Maybe an isolated chance of some rain coming through West Tennessee as we head into the afternoon hours of our Thursday, maybe in the evening hours. But a cold front to our north and west will bring a little bit cooler weather to the area for the weekend. Also bring a better chance of rain by Friday. For tonight, though, still seeing a few of those showers and thunderstorms moving through the area. Temperatures in the low 70s. Clear skies eventually coming in overnight. Very humid out there as well. Here's your 7-day forecast brought to you by GCO, the Floor Trader. 94. The high temperature for your Thursday. Heat advisory in effect as we head to Thursday afternoon. Again, a shower or thunderstorm possible in the afternoon. Better chance of rain on Friday, a high of 90. But look at the weekend. Upper 80s in the forecast both Saturday and Sunday. 87 degrees a high Saturday, 88 by Sunday. Little chance of rain maybe late Sunday into early Monday. Temperatures do eventually make it back, though, into the low 90s by early next week. All right, stay with us. More news when we come back.